Valentine Day. Happy, 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 happy Valentine. How's everyone doing? I hope you are doing okay because I am waxing strong. How did your Valentine Day go down? Happy Valentine! Happy, happy Valentine! Happy, happy Valentine! Happy, happy Valentine! Let's do. Happy, happy Valentine! Happy, happy Valentine! Happy, happy Valentine Day to everybody! How did your Valentine Day go? Did it go well? How did you use your Valentine Day? So today we're gonna talk about Valentine Day going down, how yours went down. Because mine went down really well. And I was like, let's have a gist. As I've not been live for a long time, please, anytime you watch this live, share and comment. I really need that from you. I've been away for a while and now I'm like, let's chat about Valentine. This is how my own Valentine Day went down. And I hope yours also went down well. Come share in the comment section how your Valentine Day went. As for mine, it was like a moment for me to use to connect and not celebrate. So did you use your own Valentine Day to connect and not celebrate? How did I connect? By actively listening. You know how when your partner is talking and you're just talking over, you're not listening, you're not giving them the opportunity to talk. I tried to exercise that. So it's not only for that day, it's like something you're starting to work on. Valentine's Day was like a reawakening. Hello, what have you been doing? Have you just been in your comfort zone and forgetting that this is a journey you have to be going through all the time with it? That's what Valentine was like to me, a reawakening. And I'm like, okay, I have to learn how to actively listen. When your partner is talking, you let him finish. You let her finish before you share your opinion. That by that way, your partner will know that they were heard, they were listened to. Not when they're talking and you're playing over at your phone. Not that they're talking and you're rolling your eyes. Not that when they're talking you have other things you're thinking about that you don't have time or space for them. So I was learning how to create that listening, active listening ability. Not did I end there. I was like, okay, I know we've been a while. How can we communicate more our love language? Because you know us, we get too comfortable that we forget to always constantly check. Just like you constantly check your work emails, you have to be constantly checking with your partner. Just like you check your messages on your phone, you have to constantly check in with your partner. Is everything okay? Are we on the same page? Is the plan we're planning on this day as we plan? Has anything changed? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? This is what I'm thinking. You know, I ponder on what we discussed and I'm feeling maybe this one, the approach wasn't the best. Of course. Those are the things we want to do. Those are the things I was working on. And I'm like, okay, I have my family here. Let me come and share with you guys. You got to go back and check in. Constantly checking in. Not only constantly checking you, this was a reawakening call for me to reflect on this relationship. This relationship has been going for a while. We've been married for a while. Am I taking things for granted? Am I just relaxing on the couch and saying, oh, I'm already there, I don't need to worry? It was for a moment of reflection. And it took us down the memory lane. You know what the memory lane is? Like you're sharing how it all started, what we did. You remember where we met? You remember that day that we almost had an accident? You remember this, you remember this, you remember. That's you sharing and going down the memory lane. Rejuvenate the love, rejuvenate the relationship, and it's just like you're starting it all over again. Good evening, my darling. It's like you're starting it all over again. Please, you just need to reinvent the wheels when you are talking about relationship. You walk your way back. It was like for me a moment for us to talk about us. Hi, darling. To talk about how we've been, see how far we've gone, to look into our down moments, to look into our successful moment. How did we make this happen? Even with God's grace, we were able to make this happen. How can we be doing other things to make them happen and happen? Yeah, that's what I did. What did you do with your relationship? Chat it all on the chat. So those, like, you figure out, and I was like, have I been spending quality time? How can we spend this quality time, darling? I was asking myself those questions. Spending quality time with your partner, that's very, very important. I started questioning myself. Have I been spending quality time? Okay, Sandra, what did you say? On the Valentine Day was really a good one for me, the way you are. Yes, darling. It's not that I want gifts. It's not gifts. But how I spend it. I was like, oh, quality time has been one of the things missing. Has it only been walk, going there, doing this, doing that, and not thinking, how are we spending quality time together as people who are in a relationship, as partners, as lovers, as parents? You list them, because we come in different functions in our life, in our loved one's life. So it was also a day for us to reflect and think about that, and how have we been spending quality time. And communicating love language. The love language keep changing all the time. I don't know this. I just recently find this hack, people. Don't say, oh, my husband, my partner, my girlfriend, my woman wants us to do love like this. It's gonna change. You just need to check in and ask, or find out, hey darling, it looks like we're wanting this but this way and not this way. Before you know, you realize that their taste has been changing, but you have been the one slowing them down because you are marking time on the spot. People, step up your game, or they're gonna run and leave you. They're gonna run. Yeah, thanks for smiling, my darling. We got to step up our game before they go, because we don't want to be the last people. I don't know about you. So, setting up relationship goals. Yes, your relationship has been going for a while. You've been dating this guy for 10 years, and he's not saying anything to come see your people. Not that he does not have money. Not that he doesn't have the ability to. What is going on? It's okay. Put your man down. Put your woman down. Have that discussion. Where is this relationship heading to? It's not going to portray you like a desperate one. You just want to make sure your goals are aligning. Since this 2026, 2025 started, I'm fast forwarding the years. What are the plans of this relationship? Because if you're planning to get married at the end of the year, this is the time you start planning. This is the time you start thinking where we get money, how we're doing the traditional, how is the planning like, where and how the dressing, all those things start taking places right now. If you're just in the relationship as if you're checking a box, you're just gonna sit there and wait. How long are you gonna wait? Have you asked yourself that question? Does this guy even love you the way you think he does? Because if he loves you, he will take you to his parents. If he loves you, he'll propose to you. If he loves you, he'll pay you dowry. If he loves you, he's gonna be there for you. This was a moment for me and my husband my darling, for us to also sit and set our goals. We do this all the time, but it was a revisiting time for us. Like, what are we doing? How are we doing this? Right? Oh, like, there's always been conflict. There's no relationship without conflict. If you don't have a misunderstanding in your relationship, something is wrong. Then that relationship isn't going well. One of you is pretending. One of you is not showing their true character. No relationship is supposed to go smoothly without ups and downs. Because the devil is always gonna come to try to tempt you. So you guys have to bond together to be able to fight and overcome so that your love moves higher. So it was also a moment for me and my partner to also sit down and see how we can fix our conflict. Conflicts are not good. Conflicts are good to an extent because they help strengthen you. They help bring you together to bond. They help you understand your partner more. They help you to be a better person because you look and see, these are the things, the mistakes I did. Now I've learned my mistakes. I'm going to improve on me so that I can also improve on my relationship. You see, a win-win, and you keep going. That's how it is. So it was like, every day, if you're in love, you celebrate love every day. It was just a day for me to, oh my God, what have I been doing? Let me celebrate this love that God has blessed me with. I was really happy. If you see the way I was dancing my happiness and telling God, thank you, God, for remembering me. Thank you. I was really happy. So use this moment. Take a reflection. Don't focus on this didn't work. Focus on the successful things. He took you on a date. You guys had good moments together. He is always there at your beck and call when you're down. Remember that when you're sick and you couldn't afford your medication, he was there for you. He paid your fare to the hospital. He paid your hospital bill. Those are the things you celebrate because he's there for you. She is there for you to cook when you're sick. She's there to pamper you when you're down. She's there to give you comforting advice and say, darling, you got this. You are unstoppable, darling. I got you back. Darling, I know, I believe in you. That's why we got this. This one shall come to pass and you still be there. We are in this together. That woman has been there for you. It doesn't all have to be about gifts. We've kind of focus our mind on gifts. Please, Valentine's Day is not all about gifts. It's all about connection. It's all about bonding. It's all about growth in your relationship. It's all about putting more effort. It's like a reawakening. Hello, where have you been? Let's not be sleeping. You gotta wake up. That's what it's all been about. When you focus so much on gifts, it kind of make you forfeit the purpose of why we have Valentine's Day. So those are the things that I went through. I don't know about you. Did you put some thinking, some thoughts in your Valentine's Day? Did you guys go somewhere? Hi Esther. What did you do to make your Valentine's Day special? It's just doing the things that are affordable, easy to come by. You can throw a big party and at the end up that person's not going to be happy. So you got to really be mindful as to how you celebrate this day, as to how you are reflecting on this day, as to how you guys are setting goals on your relationship, as to how your partner is communicating. Remember, I told you about the love language? We got to work on that. The world is evolving. Things are changing. They don't just go straight. They're developing different styles. And I might shock myself. I'm finding myself shocked with them. So, what about you also exploring that? That will also make your partner happy. They're saying, oh, you use the head, you use this. I'm like, oh, like seriously? People, let's be so intentional with our love. Let's be so focused with our loved ones. Let's know that it's a journey that's not stopping, that needs continuous effort in building. You know how often you check your phone? That's how you have to be checking and nurturing your relationship. If you haven't been doing, how Modesta, hello. If you haven't been doing that, you are failing. Don't think that, oh, he's my boyfriend, he's the one who is to bring me gifts, he's the one who is to take me out, vice versa. Love comes from two ends. When he's taking you out, what are you doing? Are you just there to eat, drink, and enjoy, and you think, okay, I will please him in the bed? He's also pleasing you too. So be creative. Be thinking other things apart from the bed. Is that all he wants? Is that all you want for yourself? If you are in a relationship, remember. Oh, you're not feeling well, my darling. Sorry. Hope you get better soon. Okay? Okay, I'm waiting for your questions. So, this relationship thing is a two-way traffic. I don't know. We women have given up. We just feel like, oh, it's all about men making it happen. You can also make it happen. Men love to be surprised. Men love to know that their women are capable. Men also love women who do not just sit and look, who contribute to the relationship. And who are there. Okay, what Modesta say is, what if you are always buying, but he's never buy anything for you? Remember we talk about connection. Remember we talk about discussion. Remember, put that person down and said, it's how you present it that will matter. Before you even put that person down, Modesta, ask yourself some questions. Do your work. Investigate. Does he has the money to buy? Do you think that if he had the money to buy, he will buy or she will buy? Does she love you or he loves you that much that he can give anything for you? Because at times, some men or some people, they grow up, they don't know what it's like to give gifts. They need to be taught. You have to evaluate and see, is that person that needs some enhancement to know how to give. Some people, they don't give because they don't feel or deem that you're fit to receive that kind of a gift. So maybe they won't even give to you, even if they have it. And then some people, they will want to give you the world, but maybe they won't have it. So you also be able to identify that. And then you will ask yourself, now that he doesn't have, if he had, would he give it to you? You will know when somebody is in you, when somebody loves you. I've seen men who has taken money from their school fees to give it to their girlfriend. I've seen men who have forfeited their traveling to go somewhere to give money to their girlfriend, to buy gifts, to celebrate their birthday. I've seen a guy who had to store a generator to make a birthday party for the girl. So it just matters if that person loves you enough to sacrifice. You will be able to check all of that. And you have to be mindful that you are not the one forcing yourself on him. Or if he's into you because he has something to benefit. Some men, they pretend, if they see that it's a rich girl or a rich woman, they pretend to be with you just to get what they want from you. And when they are done, they dump you. So you have to be able to know you are the one in the relationship. If you're buying gifts, giving that person gifts, hoping that you're going to buy their love, love can never be bought. That's one thing you got to know. If that person doesn't love you for who they are, love can never be bought. Okay, So what she's saying, something happened that I really need some answers. My friend's hubby never wish her happy Valentine's Day, but to her surprise, I'm curious to see what this is. But to her surprise, her husband was busily sending voice messages to another female friend. Okay, that's a red flag. There's more to be there's more happening there. You see, there's something in that relationship that woman has to fix. It's not only the vows problem. She's not telling you, oh, there's more to it. And don't just pick up on the vows. That means the husband knows how to do vows. So the problem is, why not do to that woman in the house? Something is wrong. There's more to it than what your friend is telling you. There is more to it. There's more to it than what your friend is telling you. So, your friend, there's a lot already going on in the relationship that she needs to address, she needs to work on. So the vow is just one of the flags. There's more to it. And when it comes to two people, they know what's going down. You are the third party and you can't know more. So there's more to that. It's not only the vows day. So I would say, Modesta, there is a lot in that relationship going. That woman has to ask herself, am I loved? Is this person cherishing me? If he's sending wild messages to somebody else, then something is already wrong. There's more work to be done there. It's not only the vow. Yeah. So that's how it is. So we have to really be mindful. Don't force yourself in a relationship because you want to please your friends. I have a vow, I have a vow. Like seriously, you don't need a vow. If you don't have one, wait for yours, it's gonna come. Don't force yourself. Make your own world. Be around, be present, and people will come to you to help you be a better person. So, Modesta, this is how I work. I always look people who are actively present in my page, who are always there. And then in due time, I can reach you through a message. And then that's how it goes. I don't just go about just blessing people with that. I'm very mindful and intentional. So, this being said, people, this was how my Valentine went down. In the comment section, please put how your own Valentine went down and what you learned in this Valentine. Have you always been the receiver and not the giver? Have you been a contributor or just a user? Have you been intentional? Have you been connecting? Have you been bonding? How do you make your relationship meaningful? This is my question for today, and please put your comment in the comment section and see you in my next video. It was nice to be here after a while. I will be coming more often. God bless you. See you, it's your girl, Mira Gist TV. Your number one TV. Bye-bye. See ya. See you in